Hi, Jessica, Daphne here again. How are you? You are doing so well. Wow, really speeding through and making great progress. Well done, you. I'm very impressed by your hard work. So, people are using a lot of translation apps. Do the benefits of this outweigh the disadvantages? Yeah, it's an interesting question, isn't it? Experts throughout both the developed and developing countries. Now, you've got it. Sorry. Yes, both. Yes, well done. Because we corrected that last time, didn't we? Yeah, well done. You've got that right. Have debated whether the evolution of online translation, spelling there, and a little n, up, translation apps has positively impacted humanity, or rather had an adverse effect, not after effect. After effect is if I eat too much, I feel ill afterwards. Um, had an you want adverse, which is the same as negative effect. Uh, okay. Sometimes make a note of some of the vocab we're writing down because there's some good words coming up in here. Okay. So an adverse effect, adverse like negative. Some strongly believe these new and complex platforms have been a major breakthrough in technology. I've made. You don't need to repeat that. I think that can go. Have been a major breakthrough by overcoming language barriers in the communication process. However, I believe that certain disadvantages have to be taken into account. Yes, well done. This essay will discuss both sides using examples from Oxford Uni and just spelling university. Sometimes you're just getting the letters muddled, maybe because you're typing really fast. And empirical economics to demonstrate points and prove arguments. Okay. On the one hand, it is beyond doubt that such innovative technologies have sped up. Now, past to have sped, present perfect. So speed, EED, is the normal present simple, but you want present perfect. Have sped up the communication process. Good. Okay. You've said here before communication process. So can we think of saying it here another way? So sped up the way in which they interact. Okay. Interact when um, abroad. I know it's not just that, but um, you could just put that in there just to show what we mean. Okay. Okay, the central reason behind this is twofold. Firstly, apps such as Duolingo, Grammarly, or Google Translate, good, nice to give the examples, well done, have aided humans to overcome language barriers. Yes, you've had language barriers here. Don't be careful, yeah? Don't repeat yourself. So overcoming language barriers, and then you're saying it again, overcome language barriers. Because remember, this is a language exam, not an ideas exam. I mean, yes, the ideas are important, but also because it's a language exam, show me language. So paraphrase, oh, paraphrase this, paraphrase yourself, find a different way. Um, aided humans to understand and talk to each other. Understand a new alternative. Uh, you have to say language and talk to each other. Yeah. Thus, people nowadays, people nowadays can interact easier. Now, this needs to be an adjective, not an adverb. So interact more easily because you're just so easier is okay with like it's an easier piece of homework, but you need the adverb. So it goes with this. Interact more easily with each other without being affected by their different nationalities or use of language. Excellent. Really nice. Good. Well done. So we've sort of tidied that up a little bit just to avoid you repeating yourself. Watch out for that. Because otherwise the content is really good. Secondly, time-sensitive emails and documents that used to take they used to take, now you've had time-sensitive, used to take, used to take long periods to be translated in the past are today understood in a matter of seconds. Good. For example, a recent Oxford research study. Yeah, you don't need to have research and study. A recent Oxford University study has proved, has proved that more than 60% of Italy's national companies have increased their exports and imports after using these online translation apps. Good. This is because the communication process. Yeah, you put that one in again. Okay, so again, just watch out because you've got it up there and you had it there as well. Just because, why don't you have, what do business people do? Because the ordering and sales process, to take out that, link it back to the whole idea of business, is facilitated. Good, nice passive in there, well done. Is, or even, actually, I might have has been, a present perfect in there, and because it's what happened, what they said, and then it was in the report, so I probably prefer present perfect there. Therefore, it's clear that a strong case has to be made in favour of these online platforms. Good, very nice. Super paragraph, well done. Understood the question. Your cohesion, so you're really going through the paragraph really clearly, very easy to follow. You've got some nice grammar in there as well. On the other hand, although language translation apps have clear benefits, there are certain drawbacks to using them. Good, nice concession clause there, that's important. This is largely because computers more precisely. You can't have precisely, you'd have more precisely though. Artificial intelligence, will never have the capacity to understand the complex nuances of language. Yes. Consequently, certified professors remain the sole ones who can translate certain content. Yes. A friend of mine is a translator. No, that's very true. These are ones who can translate certain content. Give me an example. Such as technical reports or poetry. Unfortunately, spelling there, recent empirical economics have shown that I wouldn't have recent empirical because you've got here, you've got recent here. You could say the latest economic or maybe economists. A recent economics data. Okay. So the latest economics data has. So if I'm going to use data, I need a singular verb, which would be has. Shown. Careful, you want present perfect, past participle is n, shown, that the number of such experts is steadily decreasing due to the growth and popularity of language growth in popularity and ease of language translation apps. As a result, more foreign language teachers choose to specialise in other sectors. You could put choose to retrain and specialise in other sectors of the economy. Good. Okay, really nice. From the obvious examples given, I firmly agree that the advantages of using such online platforms are invaluable. Yeah. However, they lack the deeper understanding of the language that experts possess. Therefore, even though the benefits outweigh the disadvantages in the present, the long-term negative effects of using such apps can be dramatic. And I would say could be, because you're making a prediction, can suggest more certainty. I would say might be dramatic, and then you can have here cannot yet be predicted. Very good. Nice conclusion there as well, because you've kind of boosted your conclusion a little bit. Really good answer. Whoa, you are doing very, very well, Jessica. I'm really impressed. You kind of really got this and understood it and going with it, and you're writing some very interesting sentences. You've got some excellent language coming in through here. Really, really strong language. Very nice. I'll just put that in as my correction there. Well done. I hope you feel more confident. Task 1, school subjects. Here we go. The pie chart. Good. Shows the percentage of popularity among 7. No, yeah, I think of actually 7 different school subjects in Germany in 2017. Of the 7 subjects, PE was the most popular with a total of 22.9%. You can write that is absolutely fine, closely followed by history with 22.4%. Although biology outnumbered geography by 0.7, they were both outranked in popularity. Yeah, very nice, outnumbered. You would have to say hugely. No, I know, more academic. Let's go for this one. Significantly. Yeah, right. Yes. Which was okay. All right, leave that. I'll tell you what I was thinking in a minute. The least favoured subject of the 7 was IT. French boys. Yes. Okay. Good. Very, very nice. I really like how you've done that with the ranking. Very good. The majority popularity was divided by 4. Yeah. I don't think you can have the majority of popularity, but you can start with students. The majority of students. So here, students uh, indicated a preference for, and then you can go into the 4 main subjects or 4 main subjects. So you don't always need to have the subject, like history, biology, as the subject of your sentence, if that makes sense. So here, put students. So this becomes the subject of your students, of your sentence. So instantly you've changed it around and it's more interesting, less repetitive. Indicates a preference for 4 main subjects. Don't have any punctuation like that in these essays because you can find a connecting word instead, namely PE, history, physics, and maths that amounted to, you amount to something approximately 80% of the total popularity, whereas, sorry, that goes, whereas the remaining 3, just put a comma instead, geography represented a 5th of the overall total. I'm just going to check your word count there. Yeah, you could put a little bit more. You could put moreover. The figures for geography and biology combined represented less than, I don't know, 40%. Where's it gone? Of the number for history. Oh, sorry. I don't know if those are exactly the accurate numbers, okay, because I'm just doing it quickly in my head. But this sort of structure is what I wanted to show you because you really get the idea of not just listing it. So the figures for Saturday combined represented less than 40% of the number 4. So this is a very like a more sophisticated way of providing the information. So you could think about using that sort of structure. Overall, 4 subjects were clearly the most popular, with approximately 20% each, whereas the other 3 did not manage to reach half of that individual percentage. Yes! Whoa, you really are very good at these task 1s. Well done. Really happy with your progress. I hope you are happy too. You've got some good structures in here and another very, very nice, clear, easy to understand, coherent essay. Well done, you.